From insane reactions that every Geometry Dash player has seen before, to hackers getting caught in the dumbest ways. These are the funniest and most iconic moments in Geometry Dash history. On December 14th, 2019, the skilled player and well-known YouTuber Npesta had verified the second hardest, or even arguably the hardest demon at the time. This verification took 135,000 attempts, so with it came an insane reaction. But insane reaction is an understatement, as this reaction was so crazy that it became a meme. But not just a meme in the Geometry Dash community. People would put his face over anything, so much to the point where even PewDiePie, one of the biggest channels on YouTube, reacted to these memes.
This is from Npesta.
Many videos were made about this, including channels such as Lessons and Meme Culture, and the original video has over 7.4 million views. It's safe to say that this is the most well-known reaction in Geometry Dash history. Have you seen this saw blade pattern before? You may know it as the Devil Vortex saw blades, and the origin is actually hilarious. In April of 2017, YouTuber Toshdeluxe verified the legendary demon Devil Vortex, which placed at number 6 on the demon list at the time. People were skeptical of the video, and they were thinking that it could have potentially been a cheated completion. And the demon list was more laid back, and it didn't have as many rules at the time, so it was hard to actually differentiate hackers from legit players. But some top players figured out that Toshdeluxe made some hard parts of the level auto, 54 clicks being auto specifically. People also found that there was a collection of saw blades placed in a weird pattern above the level for seemingly no reason. But you want to guess how many objects were in this collection of saw blades? Exactly 54. This correlated perfectly to the amount of clicks, and was enough evidence to prove that he hacked Devil Vortex all along. Toshdeluxe getting caught cheating by a bunch of strangely placed saw blades was just so funny that it became a meme that's been referenced hundreds of times using many different objects and items from all sort of different fandoms, making it one of the most iconic memes in Geometry Dash history. Toshdeluxe wasn't the only hacker to get caught for a really funny reason. We all know who the infamous hacker SpaceUK is, who was the #1 player on the demon list before getting caught cheating. It was a very big deal, and possibly the biggest cheating scandal in all of gaming history. But how did he get caught? Well, 64 pixels. Just 64 pixels. What does this mean though? Well, he used a bot called ZBot, which would play and beat the level for him using macros he recorded. One problem for him though. This bot had an anti-cheat, where when you reached the level complete screen, it would make it ever so slightly smaller, only by 64 pixels. This way, only people who really looked into it could tell that he was hacking. To have your entire reign as the #1 player taken away from you by 64 pixels is honestly embarrassing. But you know what else is embarrassing? Not being subscribed, because we are so close to 10,000 subscribers, and honestly, if you aren't subscribed, like, what are you doing with your life? Just joking, but seriously, hit that subscribe button immediately, and like the video while you're at it too. When Update 2.2 came out, it was a super big deal in the Geometry Dash community. You know, because it took a whole 7 years to come out. With this update came the main level Dash, a pretty well received and enjoyed level. Well-known YouTuber GD made a video of the new level, and one part in particular stood out to him. This horrendous spider part that is impossible to sight read.
After that is another spider part, where now you're just casually moving sideways and up the walls. I still have no idea how this part works, and this level isn't even demon. You have less than half a second to even react to this. It's such a huge new feature. Why is it introduced so casually like it's always been there?
This part then became so infamous for being so weird, and also became infamous for GD thoughts on it, that it ended up having hundreds of memes made out of it, and even escaping Geometry Dash as a whole and finding its way into many other communities. Just look at these. You've probably seen the number 92 be referenced within the Geometry Dash community. It originated from one of the most known Geometry Dash YouTubers, Vortrox, who has a habit of getting 92% on most extreme demons he plays. But the most notable time was when he was playing the extreme demon Phobos, which is known to be extremely unfun and tedious. But finally he passed every hard part and got to the easy ending ship. But unfortunately choked and died at 92%, which is where this infamous and iconic reaction comes from. There is a 99% chance you know who the top player Doggie is, who has been verifying the upcoming top 1 grief for over 2 years now. Well, for his official 1-year anniversary of verifying grief, he decided to make a post comparing a picture of his first day verifying grief to a picture of him 1 year later with his long beard and soulless eyes. If you're wondering why he has such a long beard, it's actually because he said he would shave it when he verified grief. Although it's been 2 years and he still hasn't verified it. The caption of this post said, 1 day with grief versus 1 year with grief. Happy anniversary, my love. This post went viral after someone replied to it thinking that it was about someone like his girlfriend passing away, but instead finding out that it was just about Geometry Dash. Truly a roller coaster of emotions. What about when IShowSpeed literally broke his PC when playing Geometry Dash? Back in March of 2022, one of the biggest streamers, IShowSpeed, was playing Geometry Dash and decided to play the world's hardest jump. Surprisingly, he was able to beat it in literally 2 attempts. Except he didn't realize that there was actually a triple spike at the end of the level. And while raging at the level, you know, clip farming, he accidentally knocked over his entire PC, which is where this iconic clip came from. Limbo is one of the most popular extreme demons and was once the hardest memory level in the entire game. Limbo is also most known for the famous ending, where there are 8 keys and you are given 1 key randomly that you have to remember and watch while doing an insane spam, until you choose between 8 different colors of keys that correlate to your key. A top player at the time named Denni was beating Limbo as a new hardest and got to the ending. After successfully getting past the spam, he was so excited that he followed the key correctly and told his friends in the Discord call what the color was. And this is the origin of this iconic meme.
Oh my god, it's blue! It's blue! It's blue! It's blue! Oh my god! Oh, it's blue! It's blue! It's blue! Bro! It's blue, bro! It's blue, bro! Oh my god, it's fucking blue, bro! Yes! Oh my god!
And last but not least, one of the most iconic moments in all of Geometry Dash has to be the infamous Tartarus Amber Alert incident. 3 years ago, the top player and member of TCD, Denni, was playing the Extreme Demon Tartarus, which was a top 1 at some point. He got to this UFO part, which was when disaster struck. An Amber Alert actually went off on his phone, causing him to get distracted and die. So to let his anger out, he said this extremely iconic
and extremely horrible
phrase.
I hope that kid f***ing dies.
Yeah, not the nicest thing to end it off on. Thank you so much for watching the entire video. Make sure to check out some of my other videos, and of course, don't forget to like and subscribe. Tell me your favorite iconic moment in the comments, and I'll see you another time.